Alright, welcome to Beyond Soup, where I put up all sorts of stuff. Today we have another old school amplifier. This is a Crossfire CT2120. It's a 2-channel 120 watts times 2 Mosfet amp. Crossfire has always been that budget amp that always seems to work really nicely, works well, and sounds great. I remember these back in the day, and they even took on a PPI or precision power look with this graphics that they have here on the top of the heatsink. Anyway, this amplifier has some nicks on the heatsink, and it does have a really slight that I can hear high pitched sound when it's on idle or there's no volume being or no audio being fed to it. So I'm not sure what's going on with it, but here, as you can see here, I've got it connected already to my power supply, 12-volt power supply, and a CD player and a couple of speakers there, so we can hear what's going on with it. If you're really quiet, you'll be able to hear it. It's already on now. There. It's gonna be really hard to tell from from a camera phone, but there's a slight high pitched sound that I can hear. It's hard to hear, but usually it's just 100% muted or no kind of sound, but there is. So I just wanted to again point that out. I can barely hear it, but it's there. Anyway, let's go put some audio into it. Okay, so there's not a lot of information on this amp in terms of like actual specs, so I can't give you too much. But again, just wanted to kind of give you some information as much as I know of. Basically, on one side of the amp is your input, including your gain control here, your RCA inputs, and then you've got a crossover between 80 and 120 or off. If you're using it as a sub amp, you could bridge it in mono, and it's got a bridge switch here, and right now it's obviously connected in stereo with 2 channels or 2 speakers connected to it, but otherwise you can cross it over at 120 or 80 again for subwoofer configuration or connection. And then you've got your gain control here on one side, which is pretty smart because sometimes if you've got all your controls and your power connection on the same side, you can get some noise into it. Anyway, on this side is your power connection. You've got your positive here, your ground, and then your remote. So just make sure that you're not mixing this up, but it tells you right there anyway. And then you've got your left, there it is. Then you've got your left channel and your right channel connections. Positives are on the outside, as you can see here. And then if you were bridging this like for a sub, you would take the positive on the left channel and the positive on the right channel to get you a bridged speaker connection. And then you've got your fuse here, so it's easy to access. Anyway, again, as I was saying, this is an old school amp. I know Crossfire from back in the day in competition, and again, these were middle of the pack brand, but they were always reliable. I knew a couple of people that used to work there, and they seemed to know how to really design an amp, but it was not as expensive as the other US made amplifiers. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to go over that. The size of this amp is 10.25 inch wide, and it's 9.5 inches in tallness or height, and then I guess width, however you want to call it. So it's 10.25 inch wide, 9.5 inches tall, and then it's about 2.25 inches thick. So the height, so you can put it under a seat or something like that, and be able to hide it that way. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this quick demo of the Crossfire CT2120. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.